Hey guys, it's CryptoXD here back with another video. So previously I've covered the Fluidity and the Fly airdrop on my channel before. So if you have participated in season 2, congratulations, alright, because for me, I received a total of about $4,000 to $5,000 worth of airdrop from the Fly project. Okay, so thankfully for me, I did a ton of volume, and therefore I qualified across multiple wallets for a ton of Fly tokens. In fact, I got about 88,000 Fly tokens across 5 wallets, which was pretty decent. Okay, and that's why I'm presenting to you the Season 3 airdrop for Fly. Okay, so you can see I've already earned myself some bottles. Okay, so for Season 3, alright, if you have participated in Season 2, for Season 3 it's a little bit different. Okay, because for you to qualify for this airdrop bottles, you do need to transact on the Fly, either the Fly token or the fUSDC token. Okay, so let me show you my dashboard. So if you look at my dashboard, you can see that whenever I transact in the fUSDC, alright, I get bottles as well as some cashback rewards. Okay, and that's the same if I transacted with the Fly token. Okay, so you can see I've also received some bottles earned and some fluid rewards. Alright, so the goal of this is to do as much volume as you can on the fUSDC as well as the Fly token. So you can get a ton of bottles and you qualify for a ton of airdrops, okay? And the fees are pretty low, alright? For swapping each time, I think the fees are as low as 0.1% or even lower. Okay, so it's pretty easy to earn yourself a ton of bottles, which will qualify you for more Fly token airdrops. Okay, and the good thing about these Fly token airdrops is right now, alright, the Fluidity project is launching the Superposition, I think it's a new layer 3 blockchain, alright, and it's a cashback blockchain. Okay, so for those of you who have not heard of this Fluidity project, alright, a cashback blockchain is basically something that allows you to receive refund or like a small cashback whenever you transact on the platform or transact on a certain tokens. Okay, so it's very similar to you transacting in the real world and you using credit card to purchase something and you receive a cashback. So the concept is pretty similar, and I do see a lot of potential for this project. Alright, even though there is not a lot of hype for quite a while. Alright, but remember that we are still in the bull run, okay, and I think the bull run will last to next year, so I think this project has a lot of potential, okay, and that's why I'm sharing with you guys this project. Okay, so besides that, alright, if you use my referral, of course you can receive 5 loot bottles for free, alright, and I will get 10% of your airdrop, alright, but if you share your link below as well, I will use your link, okay, because there is no limit on how many referral links you can use. So we can definitely help each other to receive more airdrops together. Alright, so if you did use my link, definitely share your referral link down in the description box below as well, so we can help each other. Okay, so why am I farming this Fluidity airdrop? Alright, in fact, farming this Fluidity airdrop is just one of the things, one of the goals. Alright, in fact, I'm also using Jumper to do so. Okay, so we know Jumper, there is an airdrop ongoing. Okay, and how do I know that? Alright, if you go to Jumper and you go to the top right corner and click on Jumper profile, you would see that there are missions. Okay, and all these missions, even though they are hidden, alright, you can't see, what is the criteria for each of the missions, but someone on Twitter actually shared a breakdown of how you can maximize your EXP earned with the minimum amount of cost. Okay, and right now, we are going through Season 2. Okay, and the Season 2 will last till June 30th. And every single month, your goal is to get as much XP as possible. And my goal for every single wallet that I have is to reach at least level 10. Okay, reach at least level 10 for this to qualify yourself for airdrops, because I think there will be a minimum criteria. So if you don't reach a certain level, most probably you will not get the airdrop, or your airdrop allocation would be very little. Okay, so try to get to level 10. Okay, and now I'm going to teach you how to maximize your airdrop for both Jumper as well as Fluidity. Okay, remember that both of these seasons, right, they will end together. Alright, so this season ends on June 30th. This season has 72 days left, and it will end somewhere in the end of June as well for Fluidity. So you can farm both Fluidity and Jumper concurrently. So that's our goal, okay, because we are farming both airdrops. We know the airdrop allocation is going to be huge. Okay, so now we go to these docs that I've created. Alright, if you look at these Jumper docs, you can see, alright, for 10,000 volume to 49,000, you get 25 XP. Alright, and for the 50 XP requirements, alright, I believe you need to breach 200k here, and you need to swap 200k to get the maximum amount of EXP every single month. Okay, so you have to do this every month, because every month the XP rewards resets. Alright, if you don't do it this month, you would not be able to get all the maximum XP that you can earn for this month on Jumper. So this month is only left with 6 days, so your goal is try to get as much XP as possible. Okay, so here are my recommendations. Alright, since you know, alright, for chain, alright, if you swap to more than 10 chains, the maximum you can get is 30 XP. Okay, and then for volume, alright, if you get 200k, you get 50 XP. If you get 50 plus transaction, you get 50 XP. And if you get 200 plus k volume in swapping, you get another 50 XP. So the maximum amount of XP you can get 1 month is 180. Alright, 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 30 is 180 XP. Okay, so what do I recommend? Alright, because bridging itself won't grant us airdrop for Fluidity. Okay, Fluidity right now, the Fly and fUSDC, you can only do swapping on the Arbitrum blockchain. So if you try to use bridging, it will not count into the Fluidity bottles. Alright, so we are not going to focus on getting the maximum XP for bridging. Okay, but what we want to get the maximum XP for is the transactor as well as the swapper. Okay, so your goal, alright, for the 10 chains, these are all the chains that I recommend because they are easy to swap to. Alright, some of the chains you realize that there is not enough liquidity, therefore you cannot just swap. Okay, you cannot just swap like Metis, you cannot just swap to Polygon. I don't believe there is liquidity, for example. Okay, but most of the network, if you use Arbitrum, you can easily swap to Linea, you can swap to Base, you can swap to ZKSync. So Arbitrum is the general network that you want to use when you are swapping and you are bridging across multiple of these chains. Okay, so these are the 10 chains that I tried and I recommend. Alright, as for bridging volume, I recommend 10,000 plus. Okay, because 10,000 plus is enough for you to qualify for 25 XP, which is good enough. Alright, the next criteria is actually 50k, which is a lot more. And sometimes when you are bridging tokens across, you can lose a lot of funds due to slippage. Okay, so I wouldn't recommend trying to get to 50 XP unless you have a ton of funds. Okay, for me, my goal is just 25 XP, which is just 10,000 plus. And I will bridge to ZKSync or Scroll. Because I know ZKSync and Scroll airdrop isn't here. And ZKSync I heard is coming next month. Okay, so my recommendation is to bridge at least 10,000 plus to ZKSync and you can bridge back those tokens back to Arbitrum. Alright, to continue to swap. Okay, and the swapping pair, try to get 125,000 plus. Alright, on the fUSDC and the Fly pair, which I will show you in a moment. Okay, and you can get 44 XP. Alright, 200k is a bit far-fetched. Alright, if you have the funds, definitely go for 200 plus k to get your maximum 50 XP for this month. And then transaction 50 plus is pretty easy. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. You can, if you are doing just $2,000, if to get to 125k plus, you would definitely do 50 plus transactions. Okay, so that's all for this quick guide. So let me show you how this jumper exchange works, especially if you have not used it before. So if you go to this exchange, you can just select chain. Alright, now I have Fluid USDC as you can see. Alright, so I'm going to select Arbitrum and I'm going to select Fluid USDC. And now for this select chain and token, select Arbitrum. And now I'm going to search for the Fly token. Alright, you can see Fly token. Okay, so now I'm going to swap fUSDC to Fly. Alright, I'm going to swap all of my tokens to Fly. Alright, so review start, review swap and start swapping. Okay, so all you have to do is really just confirm the transaction in your wallet. Alright, so I recommend do not allow maximum cap, okay, when you're swapping, because recently there is one project called Magpie that got exploited and a ton of people got their wallets drained because they allow maximum allowance. Alright, so always, alright, for hygiene purposes, for your wallet hygiene, alright, only approve what you need for this swap. Okay, so you can see swap successful. Alright, so how do I know that I actually received bottles? So I go back to this Fluidity dashboard, and when I click on my dashboard, alright, you can see my dashboard and you can see $2,000.31, which is what we swapped earlier, and we got ourselves 500 bottles earned. Okay, so that's it. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap back the Fly fUSDC. Okay, of course you will lose a bit of funds. Alright, for this swap you'll lose definitely a bit of funds, but alright, these tokens you take it as you know you are actually farming the Fly airdrop together with the Jumper Exchange airdrop. Okay, so now I'm going to swap back these tokens to show you guys. Alright, so it's pretty fast, it's pretty straightforward. Just do the swaps multiple times to get as much airdrop as you can. Alright, okay, so now we are done. So now I'm going to go back to the Fluidity dashboard. Alright, and I'm going to refresh this page. Alright, so sometimes the dashboard is a bit laggy, it will not show up. Okay, so you can see, alright, I swapped 41,900 Fly and I received, the bottles shown here is not accurate. Alright, in fact, these are just Fly tokens. Alright, so sometimes the dashboard is not accurate. So what you can do is go to the airdrop page and you can see your final bottles right now over here. Okay, so I received 4,997 bottles so far. Alright, so that's all for this update. Okay, be sure to use my referral link if you do participate. Alright, get yourself 5 loot bottles. Alright, and if you share your link, I'll definitely use the link as well. Alright, be sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on X, alright, like this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.